So my brother, do you have just 1 or 2 nominating contracts? And you are worried that which nominating contract you should take? Because this time, with the passing master Luka Modric, with a strong defensive fullback, and you get a proper box-to-box Koke. So brother, these 3 players are the strongest in this pack. But brother, I recommend you first, don't take this player. And why? I will tell you in the next video. If you are thinking which is the best nominating player you should take, then today's video is for you. In today's video, I will tell you about the progression, additional skill, and concept layer with the best performance. So this video is going to be very informative, don't skip it. First of all, let's talk about the worst player that you should not take from the nominating contract. Because when you go to this player's progression, you can see that everything is right here. You will say that what is the problem? The problem is his curl. Look, my brother, the main funder of crossing is his curl. If a player has a good curl, a good lofted pass, a good kicking power and a good balance, that player will hit a 110% good curl. But with this player, you get a 75% curve which is absolutely shit. And on top of that, it doesn't even have a 90 or 94% lofted pass, nor does it have a proper dangerous kicking power. So my brother, if you have this player, if you have all the other players, if you have a lot of variants, then you can go for this player if your nominating contract is ending. Otherwise, I will never let this player go. Otherwise, I will tell you not to waste your nominating contract for this player. If you still want to go for this player, then I have already given you my progression. Along with that, you have to give 5 skills in initial skill: double touch, long range shooting, heel trick, 1-touch passing and weighted passing. Otherwise, you can never play with this player. I told you about the bad player that you should not take. So now let's talk about the top 5 players who definitely deserve to be in your team. And for which you should definitely go. In that top 5 comes Inaki Williams. But if you already have any variant of Inaki Williams like the P2W variant, so I will recommend you not to go for this card. Because you don't get to see much difference in stats. You only get a little boost of 1 to 2 stats in this card. And you will say that you can give it for 5 additions too. But why do you have to give it? You have Neymar. You have a lot of cards that play well in LWF. Give it to them. Why should you give it to a card that doesn't have a finishing? And on top of that, the player is tall. And it will be very difficult for you to dribble. Because this card is not that smooth. It is a very heavy card in LWF. You will know when you play it. But if you don't have a good LWF player and you want a LWF player in your team, then you won't get a better card than this card. Because this card has everything. First of all, dribbling is very good, kicking power, speed, acceleration is also very good. And I agree that your finishing is less than 83, but it is best for LWF. Balance and stamina is also very good. There is no offensiveness which you don't need. So this player can't play in any position without proper LW. So you must use this progression. And you have to give additional skills: double touch, long range curler, heel trick, 1-touch passing and weighted passing. You have to give these 5 skills to this player if you want him to play well. So now let's talk about our 4th important card, which is Luka Modric. Yes, you guys are hearing it right, I have kept Luka Modric as the 4th important card. Why? First is his age and second is his playstyle. Because in this playstyle, so little defending doesn't work. Because the main work of an Orchestrator is to pass the ball while staying in the defense. And the main focus is not to go too high and stay in the midfield. Okay, so according to that, if you have to defend with Luka Modric, then he has nothing. Defending wise. Okay, so if you are thinking of reducing the passing and dribbling in defense, then this card will become wasted. Yes, if you don't have any official card, if you are new in eFootball, then this card is the best card for you in this nominating pack. But if you have some cards like Guardiola, Xabi Alonso, Xabi, Iniesta, then this card is totally shit for you. Because first of all you can't use this card for offensive purpose, but if you want to dribbling with CMF and want to give through passing to CF, then this card is for you, otherwise this card is not for you. And in additional skill you have to give blocker, interception, rising shot and heel kick. You can give these 4 skills, and if you want to give any other skill then you can give that too. So now let's move on to our top 3 players. You can choose any of these 3 players based on your team criteria. So our top 3 is this RB player. Because if you look at the progression of this RB player, he is a defensive fullback. And his defensive stats are very good. On top of that, you get very good physical contact. You get a very good balance. You get a lot of stamina and you also get 90 speed. So it's a proper card if you are looking for a right back who is a defensive fullback. It's a very good card. You will get a little minus point because height is short, so heading wise this player will not be that special. But if you look at the ground, this player is a very special player. And who doesn't want a speedy defensive fullback? So you must give this progression to him. And the additional skill you have to give is one-touch passing, blocker, through passing, man marking and track back. You have to give these 5 skills to him, then this card will be a blast. Let's talk about the top 2 players. If you want a proper CMF who can finish at the top and can defend well at the bottom, then this Koke is the best card for you. Because here you get enough CMF defending. Look at the low pass and lofted pass, it's very good. Look at the dribbling, it's very good. The finishing of 70 is very good. And its speed and acceleration is also very good. So if you look at this card overall, it is a very balanced card, if you want a box-to-box CMF wise, but if you want a box-to-box, which is just defending wise, then you message me on my Instagram, I will give you the progression of this card very defending wise. So let's talk about what additional skills you have to give it. Double touch, long range shooting, blocker, interception, man marking, you have to give all these skills. So let's talk about the last and the best player that I am going to take is Vardy. Because I already have the best players for every position. So I am not going to invest on any other player. So I am going to take Vardy. You can choose a player according to your criteria. I have given the progression and skill of all the players. But I am going to take Vardy. Why? I enjoy trying different CFs. And I don't even want any other player. So I am going to take Vardy. If you want to know the best, if you want additional progression, then you can use this progression. Here you get good offensive awareness, speed, kicking power, finishing, balance. So what else do you need? And yes, 80 ball control and 80 dribbling is going to work, but it can be better than that. But according to me, this is the best progression. So if you want to see the review of this Vardy card, do tell me in the comment section. So like the video and comment which player you are going to play.